The Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium theory. Two scientists independently worked out a way to measure evolution in populations. G.H. Hardy and Wilhelm Weinberg approached a biologist and said, "Hey, you need some more mathematics in your science." So they came up with the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium theory that mathematically measures gene frequencies in populations from generation to generation. Allelic frequencies. Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium measures microevolution rather than large-scale macroevolution. Basically, microevolution means a change within a species, even though some individuals in a population may have some kind of microevolution. They could still intermate with individuals in the same species who have not had that same microevolution. Macroevolution is actually changing two different species. By measuring allelic frequencies, how often dominant and recessive alleles show up in populations from generation to generation, the Hardy-Weinberg equation can be used to determine if a population is currently evolving. So again, micro means small, that's small changes within a species. Hardy-Weinberg equation. Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium can be calculated using the following equation. P squared plus 2pq plus q squared is equal to 1, where p squared is the frequency of the homozygous dominant genotype. P is the frequency of the dominant allele. 2pq is the frequency of the heterozygous genotype. And q squared is the frequency of the homozygous recessive genotype. Q is the frequency of the recessive allele. Think to the Punnett squares of the monohybrid cross. Say we had a big A and a little a crossed with a big A and a little a. We make a Punnett square, and we get our genotypes. Big A, big A, big A, little a, big A, little a, and little a, little a. What that translates to is two big A's together. That would be A squared, plus we have two big A little a's, so that's two big A little a's, plus two little a's together. That would be little a squared. See the resemblance? Big A is P, the dominant allele. Big A little a is PQ, and little a is Q squared in that equation. P squared plus 2pq plus q squared is equal to 1. Knowing this equation will help you determine if populations are evolving. The equation is equal to 1 because for any investigation, you can only look at one population. All of the genotypic frequencies, p squared plus 2pq plus q squared, always equal one full population. It does not matter if there is evolution or no evolution going on within the population.